It's the 3rd of March. We're here with Ffion, Darbyshire and her band. We've got Jarad Salthouse on guitar, Nathan Blake on bass and Liam Blake on vocal. And we're going to do our first band rehearsal of Billionaire. Some feedback. Ffion, as the band leader, how do you feel it's going today? Just for the purposes of the camera, tell us what progress we've made so far.
Well, everyone's pretty much learned it all today, the instruments and stuff.
Yeah.
Sounds good though. So far.
Yeah, and you're happy with everybody's role within the group?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, so at the moment, at the end of Liam's 16, he's doing the cue, isn't he, to get back into the verse. Sorry, back into the chorus. Do you think it's worth keeping it that way, or would you change it maybe to a vocal cue, or do you want to do the cue? How do you think we should do it? Okay. So moving on, Jarad, how do you feel about your own performance today, considering that this morning you couldn't play this song?
Yeah, doing alright so far. Do you need to get the most memory? Because I missed a little bit of part during the song, so I need to work on the part of that yet.
Yeah, that's a really good point. Yeah, you've learnt the song, just in case and muscle memory. I agree with that. Yeah. And how do you feel with gelling as a group?
Yeah, I think it's working well. Because we've all we're timing things, I guess. So.
Yeah, it's still very early days, isn't it? Okay. So I think everybody so far is showing a relatively positive attitude and being respectful of the others in the preparation of the work. Nathan, how do you feel about your performance so far?
Well, it's first time me playing bass, so I'm going to expect myself not to be brilliant at it, but I reckon I'm doing well for a first time, and I don't know, the thing I need to work on is timing and stuff like that. I can't remember all the chords and stuff, I just can't remember.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think your musical timing is really good. So if you play like a note a couple of beats ahead of where it should be, you wait until the next note's in the right place. So you've got good timing. Just obviously you literally learned the song about an hour and a half ago, didn't you? And you've not played bass before, so I think for the fact that it's such early days, I think you're doing really well. Obviously, there was a couple of mistakes in there, but you have played it perfectly all the way through. About half an hour ago, didn't you? Last little jam. So I'm really pleased with the progress you made there. It makes all the difference having a bass player as well.
Yeah.
So Liam, how do you feel we're getting on as a group?
I think it went well. Everyone's working well together.
Yeah, I think we're doing good as a team. like we've not had like any arguments or anything like that.
That can often happen in the rehearsal room, you know, especially with people having different roles, which is why it's important to allocate these roles, things like cues. Yeah, it's an old cliche that because tempers run high and stuff and people get passionate, that a lot of bands end up breaking up over it, yeah? So because not many of you have worked in groups before, in terms of an ensemble situation, I think you've done really well to get this far, yeah? You just have to keep being respectful to each other and keep working collaboratively, yeah? So I'll give you a little bit of my feedback now. For the overall performance, I think that Ffion, your vocals are really great. I think the texture of your voice really suits the track. I think just as band leader, maybe take a little bit more of a leadership role, maybe take over the role of the cues, and knuckle down a bit more in terms of drilling your musicians. Make sure, you know, give them a specific time if you want. When you come in the morning and everybody's there, say, right, 1 o'clock, we're having a rehearsal. Yeah, and be a bit stricter than that, yeah. Jarad, I think your guitar playing is fantastic, given that you literally learned the song this morning, and this time last week you couldn't play the reggae rhythm either. So I think for both of those things to come off, you did really well. Nathan, without trying to repeat myself, obviously you've literally learnt the bass line this afternoon. That performance there, I know the camera was on, so it was a little bit more pressure than usual, but that performance wasn't really reflective of your ability. I don't think you made a few more mistakes that you'd normally do.
I reckon when I'm in a room full of people, I'll just like try a bit harder, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, you get that bit of adrenaline buzz as well. Yeah, excellent. So don't worry too much. Just keep practicing. Make sure every single day you're in college between now and then you give
practice on calls and stuff.
Yeah,
like that.
just keep practicing. Yeah, excellent. Liam, I think you need to show a bit more leadership. I know this isn't your band, but I think being that you're on a level 2 qualification and you're more experienced in terms of gigging outside of college, that you can really help the band gel a little bit more. From a personal point of view, your performance is obviously right up there to usual high levels of ability, but just bear in mind that it's a little bit different now because we're playing in an ensemble. One of your units on level 2 is to do an ensemble musicianship, so you're not just performing to a backing track now. Yeah. So just make sure you're trying to help out your musicians as much as possible. Even if it's not on a musical level, like obviously you don't know about playing guitar and bass, but just in terms of the vibe of the room. Yeah? So people will be looking up to you for some leadership, yeah? Because it's Fion's first time being a band leader and you've had experience of this before. So you're the most experienced musician in the room. So just take that on board and really try and help your fellow musicians, yeah? And overall, I'm really happy with what you guys have done today. I think on the day, it's going to be an excellent performance. There might be 1 or 2 minor hiccups, but you'll expect that. Just work hard, and we'll collect the evidence in our rehearsals, and then the performance should go really well. Overall, I'm really pleased. Any final questions or comments from anyone? Is everyone happy with where we're up to so far? Yeah. Well done, guys. That's it.